I have trouble editing my videos because I talk so damn much. So fun things, I did buy $40 Miffy plushie from the Met. I did, and it's still very cute, and it's in my dorm, and it's very freaking cute. My Christmas gift to my mother. So you know, reuse, reuse, recycle. You know. Hi, I'm Tutu, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my first ever yapping diaries. So I'm a yapper, obviously. I have trouble editing my videos because I talk so damn much. So I thought, why not? I will like make a video of me just yapping. Like, why not? This is a different setup than the last video. I'm in my mom's room at my desk area thing. So if it looks a little weird, don't mind that. But I thought today we can yap about the new year, about 2024 and about 2025. And first of all, Happy New Year. Forgot to say that. Happy New Year. Hope you had the best holidays and a great New Year celebration. I just do like a little family get together where we sing and we pray and we like bring in the new year together. It's actually really cute. But anyway, Happy New Year. I hope you have a great new year. I hope you get everything that you want in 2025. And today I'll be talking about everything I want in 2025. So first, let's start with 2024. I opened my iPad is split. I have my pictures to talk about 2024, and then I also have my 2025 goals. And then I also made a mood board, which we can go through later. But let's start with 2024. So I started 2024. In 2023, I took a year off of school, of college, to have knee surgery. So what happened was that I started Pratt in 2022. September 2022, and then I literally could barely finish the first semester because I had such bad knee pain. I finished my finals in my dorm. I remember I pulled my first ever all-nighter because I thought that I didn't have to be in class, but she wanted me in Zoom in class, so I was like half awake showing my final. And I pulled our first all-nighter and it was great, and me and my roommate stayed up like all night, so it was actually really cool. Looking back at it, I think it was fun, but like in the moment it was horrible. But anyway, yeah, I started 2024 with finally being able to go back to school, and I knew I was going back to school. I think it was sometime in January, I don't remember, but I was preparing for school. This is like my little mood board I made for inside my school like bullet journal diary thing that I use. I got a retwist. This is one of my favorite pictures of myself. I got a retwist for my hair, and I also dyed my hair. It was supposed to be pink, but it came out red, and my sister said it looked like hot Cheetos. So I don't like to think about it, but then I did that, and then I went to school. I got to school. Woo! I got to school. I did all the things I was supposed to do. I got really sick, like really sick. Like my face was like puff, like my face was literally swollen. I got really sick and I felt like shit, but then I got through all my classes and stuff. And I want to say that I was so excited to get back to school. Like, okay, like half. I was missing school so much and I felt so behind. I know that you can't technically feel behind in college because like obviously you're in college, like but I made so many other friends, and I was in my scholarship, and I met people through them. And well, I didn't make much friends, but I did do my scholarship through them, and I met friends through my scholarship, and it felt weird like seeing them still in school and seeing them still doing different things, and I was still at home just like chilling, you know. Well, I wasn't, you know, like chilling in the sense that I wasn't working or doing schoolwork, but I obviously was recovering from surgeries. I think it was either 2 or 3 surgeries I did in that span of a year. And it was one of the big ones was very hard. I think I did 2. I did one like giant one that was so difficult that I was literally in the hospital for a couple of days. And usually my surgeries for knee surgeries are like outpatient, so I go home the same day. But this surgery was literally like I could barely move. I had to have a physical therapist. Like I had to pee in a bedpan. I peed in a bedpan for the first time. Like actually disgusting, but it was a lot. So it wasn't like I was doing nothing, but I still felt like I was doing nothing because I wasn't in school. So I had to learn to like that my worth wasn't with schoolwork or with like, oh, like I'm this year in school, I've done this much assignments this year, so, or this semester and stuff. So it was quite difficult, but I did get back to school. I started like right back away. It felt different this time though, because I felt like I already missed campus. I've been on campus. I knew what campus felt like. I already lived in a dorm, so I didn't feel like I was so nervous to move in and be like a full-on freshman, even though I was still a freshman because I only had 1 semester, so I'm still a freshman, but I didn't feel like coming in freshman. I still was anxious as hell, as always. but it wasn't like first freshman anxiousness. It was like, will everything feel the same as it felt before? Will I like campus? Will I not like campus? Spoiler alert, I loved it. It was great. I made new friends. I met new people. I got closer to other people. I met one of my closest friends now, which is great. So yeah, it was great. Lots of things, lots of projects was done. Um, lots of things done. Lots of things. I started doing more content, more in the relative sense that I like actually like made some reels and stuff and like made art. And I also did we also made was at a Annie Pratt. I did my first art tabling thing at my school. It was called Annie Pratt, which I applied for this year. So hopefully I get in so you can see. I'm gonna film like the whole process this time, but yeah, I made it to Annie Pratt, which was great, and I made like business cards. It was my first time making like actual products of my art, which I thought was so fun. Like I made buttons. I made even let me find a picture of it. I think I'm moving too fast. I'll show you when it comes up. But I made buttons, I made stickers, and this was the sticker design. And I think this was also the button design. It was my little do-rag bunny, and then I made prints of all the other stuff that I made. And I made like keychains and stuff. So it was a great experience. I really did like it. I loved like just the whole aspect of it. I also loved my classes. I took Space Form, which was like my first like 3D class, and I learned that I love to make 3D things. He said that this didn't really like fit the project thing, but my final for that class was crazy, and I did really love it. I did also go for my drawing class. We went around the Chelsea like studios and stuff, or art shows, and we went to, I think it was Chelsea, right? I don't know, it was in the city somewhere, New York City somewhere, and then we went around and we did like we looked at all like the gallery shows and stuff, like, and we looked at so many different artists, and it was like a group class group thing, and it was actually really fun. And I took so many pictures, so many pictures. But it was great to like see art in a sense that wasn't like in a classroom made by a student, which was really great. I did a lot more things. Um and yeah, it was quite great, to be honest. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, these are some of the stuff I made for the Annie Pratt. So I made my little stickers that I showed you. These are my business cards. My business cards came out so cute. They were a little heart shaped, and they were said less than Tutu. They were a little foggy because my printer wasn't the best, but it was okay. Then I made prints, and more prints and stuff like that. I did learn a lot from that first tabling event, and it was so hard because like I didn't realize how hard it was how hard it would be to see people window shop through my table and then not buy anything. Like so many people like said hi. I give out all my business cards and stuff. I think I made like 50 or something. I give out all my business cards and I still like didn't get as like I don't know how to explain it. Like each look didn't mean a sale. Obviously that's right, but then I didn't get a sale for it till like a couple hours in, and then I didn't get a lot of sales. I think I got close to like I did not make even, and I spent a lot on other people's art, which was just so funny, and I know I was gonna do that. So obviously I didn't break even, but I think if I took out all my costs, I did break even, but not by like I don't know. It was just like a humbling but maybe eye-opening experience. It helped me see like selling art is not easy, and like you not having a platform or like people not knowing your art or being there for the first time is very difficult to like grasp and like actually get people to buy. It's a difference between people saying, oh, your art is so cute, and people actually spending the money to buy it. But I did, I'm not gonna complain because I did make sales, and it was a very great experience to just be a part of, and I hope I can do it this year. I am trying to do it this year with a friend. Last year I didn't do it with a friend. Well, she was there. My friend was really nice, and she came and she helped me set up, and she was there for a little bit as like the first round, and she like sat with me, so I wasn't as anxious in the beginning, but she couldn't stay the whole day, so it's different. But no more about any part. It was definitely an experience, and it was great to like have and do and stuff, but like like it was okay. It doesn't matter. It's okay. I did more art, of course. More art. Oh, here's my little I said stop talking about Annie Pratt, but here's my Annie Pratt little board that people were looking at. I think like going forward, if I do this event again, I definitely want to change the things up, make it like the cardboard isn't even at the bottom, like just clean it up a little bit. Maybe make like let me print like a full page to go on top of this so it looks more clean and stuff. But I did 3 prints, 1, 2, 3, and then I did the sticker and the matching pin. And then I did keychains. And it was also really sweet to see my family. My family couldn't make it to Brooklyn because, okay, so my mom really wanted to come to my school to come shop with me. Like, she knew I was gonna be there and stuff, but things got mixed up and like she couldn't make it. So she like did a like an online order on the phone, and I packed everyone's things into little like envelopes and I dropped it off when I came home again. So it was really sweet that my first customer was my mom, and she's always supporting me, and I thank her so much for that. Like she's like the one who helps me do everything and helps me, like, gives me the motivation to do everything. So it was really cool that she's my first one, and she ordered a lot. So, and everyone else in my family did too, so thank you. Never bought any pie. I did also, again, I worked with my first 3D class, so I did do plaster for the first time. I made a reel about it, so that you can check out on this YouTube channel. But it was like a plaster. I did plaster for the first time, and it was actually really cool. It definitely taught me patience because plaster is so satisfying to look at, but like you have to wait for it to settle by itself. And if you do it too early, then it's like really liquidy, or you have to like add more, mix it again, and it messes up like the way the plaster works and stuff. It was very technical, and it was very like scientific, and it was really cool to learn about. I did have no roommate, which I love so much. Oh my god, she ended up moving out to move with her friend, which was pretty good. I felt like we had like an awkward. I don't know this later, but it definitely wasn't as great as my first roommate experience. But that's okay. It's okay. I started doing elevator selfies daily when I was taking the elevator down. It was great. And then we started moving into finals. Yeah, we did. I did lots of finals. I pushed myself great. Oh wait, before we get to finals, I was in my I was in the we had like a freshman foundations class art show thing, and then I was in that, and you could see like my family came out to come look at it, and you could see them fighting over who's taking the picture of our Mars right there. But that was really cool as well to see. It was definitely an experience to see my art in another sense that's not just like another place that's just not just in my dorm, or like, and potentially be seen by other people. So it was really cool. I do want to start doing like art galleries and contests like that more, and making more of like physical art, which I did. Well, I try to talk about later. Yeah, but then I started doing finals. I did make a finals vlog, which will come up eventually. You can see that it hasn't come up yet, and this was 2023 and we're in 2025, but it will come up eventually sometime soon, whenever. I did go to the Met, so I went to many museums. I went to the Met, and I also went to the MoMA. Fun things. I did buy a $40 Miffy plushie from the Met. I did, and it's still very cute, and it's in my dorm, and it's very freaking cute. I don't know if it was worth the $40. That's a good question, but I was obsessed, and I bought it, and it was the most adorable thing ever. Typically, I could crochet that now, and I probably could have at that time, but you know, and I spent all my budget for the museum on that, but it's okay. It's okay. What else did I do? Yeah, I was so cool. All through here, you can see me recording finals. I made my advisor a little hat. This is like it halfway, but she loves it, and it was great. She's like the hat person, so it was very cool to make her hat. I think like the biggest takeaway from the semester was, one, I pushed myself so much with art. Like I made like I literally crocheted a doll. Like I crocheted a doll. Like that's wild. I crocheted a doll. I made many finals. I did a book. I did like well, it wasn't a book. It was kind of like a fortune teller. Like here, I made like little collectible cards, and then I made a fortune teller, which is so good and so cool. So I definitely think that this semester I definitely pushed myself through art. And you see the next semester that I'm going to talk about, the one that just happened, I also pushed myself so much during that semester as well. So I can just see myself like getting better and better and better through art, and I love that for myself. And it was a great semester. So let's continue 2024. I came home and my mom's birthday happened. So I celebrated my mom's birthday. I did crochet. I was on a crochet kick, okay? This like time period is on a crochet kick. So I crocheted her lavenders because those are her favorite flower. And then I had another retwist and I retwisted my hair. And then I turned 20. Sorry, I have to remember. I always feel like I'm 18 still, you know? So I turned 20, which was really fun. And like, I crocheted more. Like, I crocheted this knot pillow from my friend. And then I crocheted coasters. I crocheted a mushroom plushie. And I'm actually, recently I made minis of these again. So lots of things happened. I hung out with people. I started selling on Depop. I sold quite a bit. I made quite a bit of money actually, but it was because I had like backpacks and bags and stuff that sold, so it was like easier to make money. It definitely got harder. More retwist. Right now we're in August, so I've been home for quite a while. My summer was really chill. I like chill summers. This summer I'm trying to be a little different with it, so we'll see how that goes. But I do like chill summers, just being with the family. And then I went back to Pratt for my next semester, which is this is my first like full semester at Pratt where I'm not like, but where it's not cut off. So it's definitely like a different feel. I'm finally not a freshman, so I moved into an upperclassman dorm. My school has a bunch of construction going on, so but this was my dorm, like right in front of the side of my dorm. And I got moved in, and it was so exciting. And I actually really do love Pratt. I love it so much. I love just like the vibe that we get there. I met my roommate, she's great. And then I met more friends, which are great. I ate good food. They changed like a lot of Pratt from the beginning semester, so it was really different. Now talking about this semester that just passed, I did 6 classes. For the first time I did 6 classes, which was 18 credits. Usually I only do 5, which is 15 credits. So it was definitely different, much more difficult. I will say, spoiler alert, I got all A's in my classes this semester, so I definitely did it. I did it. I had, let's do a rundown of each class and how I felt about it. So I don't remember my schedule, but I did Monday I had English. Sorry, I was trying to remember the schedule. Monday I had English, which was alright, you know, just English class. I met one of my closest friends to English. Shout out to him. I did really like English. It was great. Oh no, I don't know why I'm saying that. English was alright. Like English is an English class. Like it was good. It was whatever. And then Tuesday I had Images Communications, which was with one of my other closest friends, which I love that class. I'm taking that professor again next semester, and she was great. The class was great. We made tarot cards. We made tarot cards as like a group. So I made those 4, and then these are all like the rest of the groups. And then we ended up printing them, and like they became a physical product. This was like one of my first assignments I did, and it was actually so cool to see like that come together. We made tarot cards. The second assignment I didn't love, but we made like collages. And then the third assignment was a children's book. My book was called Star Girl, and it was about a little star girl trying to find her way in the star sky, and it was so cute. So definitely lots of products and things. Wednesday was children's book. In the morning was Big Impact, which was an online class, which was great as well. It really made me think about things. It was a lot of thinking, but it was pretty good. And then in the afternoon we had children's book classes, which was one of my favorite professors I had this semester. I love Pat so much, so freaking much. She's the best professor ever. She's an actual working children's book illustrator right now, which is so cool to think about. And I learned so much from that class, just about the industry, about children's book. Like I'm always like, I want to make a children's book, but I never know, like I didn't know all the things that went into it. So it was definitely an experience. I ended up switching my schedule around like the first week of classes because I wanted to be in her class, in her section. I was already taking children's book, but I was taking the other section, so I really wanted to be in her section. So I switched everything around and I took her section. It was the best decision and worst decision of my life. It was a lot of fucking work, a lot of moving around. I was exhausted 24/7 because now I didn't have a break from classes. Plus I worked weekends, so it was definitely a lot. But it was great. It was great. I loved it so much, and I did pass that class with the A minus, which was my hardest class. So I was so proud of I'm so proud of myself. But I learned a lot, and now I just want to like dive into children's book more, and like that's part of one of my goals for the semesters of the year. So exciting. And then Thursday I had rap, which is research analysis and process class, which was a nice class. It really taught me to like think about like why I'm doing certain things and what's the research behind me doing certain things. In that class, I made 3 projects as well. The first project I made was I made stickers in that class. The first project was stickers. I made 3 stickers. If I can find them real quick. Oh, right here. I made 3 stickers. I made this keychain. It says I'm just a girl, and I made a bow, and then I made I'm just a girl. Yeah. The sticker was really popular, and I actually ended up selling it at a little my school did a little like pop-up thing at the thing that I couldn't go to, or I could go to, but I didn't feel like going to the whole thing. But we did a little pop-up, and I sold my stickers. I didn't sell quite a bit, but again, it gave me like the realization that like selling art is a process, and blah 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 that I talked about earlier. I made a zine as well, which is also about I'm just a girl. The theme was I'm just a girl that I did for the semester. And then the last project was a little blind bag. That project was okay. The projects were intense because it was Thursday, right? So it was right after my really big children's book class. So it was definitely a lot to balance, especially with also my Friday class. They didn't get as much love as they should have, but the projects were really like I really did love the projects. And if I had more time, I really wish I could like solidify them more and really like fledged them out more, but I think they came out good enough for what I could do with them with my time I had. And then my Friday's class was my Friday class was process and production, which was I loved so much. The theme was I loved all my classes. I did what did I make? In that class I made a cookbook. My first assignment. That class really let me learn like, oh my god, it's so difficult to print things and to make things everything is perfect. The first project, let's talk about the first project. The other projects was the cookbook, and then I did posters for the second one, and then the third one I made money, which is a really funny money spread picture that I want to show you because I loved it so much. Oh my god, I still have so much to talk about. Okay, let's just go through the cookbook. The cookbook was the first assignment I did. I hated it. I hated how it came out. I didn't do enough test prints. I didn't give myself enough time. I was rushing through it. I spent $60 to $50 to print a book that I hated how it came out. And it was such little imperfections that I didn't love. Now looking back at it, I think it looks perfectly fine. But it just really taught me that I need to like actually like again fledge out all the things I'm doing. Printing is no joke. Making illustrations on my iPad is different than actually physically printing them and making them into products. Once the product is made, this product in a sense is a cookbook. Once it's made, I can't change anything in it because it costs us so much money to make it. And I learned that the hard way, and it was very difficult to come to senses with that. I think I got better throughout the semester with that. Like the money project, I definitely worked with lots more test prints and lots more like fudging it out and working it out. But there was just like little imperfections that I hated in that cookbook. But it was okay. And then let's continue the year because I feel like I went on a tangent about my classes. So more class things. I did make a piece for what is it called? A club that I was part of called the Prattler, where they put like stuff in a magazine and things. I did not make it into the magazine, which is another like L I took, but it was okay. And then they posted me on their website instead. I was devastated when I heard I was just gonna be on the web and not on the actual magazine, but it's okay, and everything happens for a reason, and it's okay. And I ended up working through it, and I still want to I'm waiting for the next semester so I can send in more art for them. I'm excited for it either way. And bro, Prattler, I started the class with I started the club with never submitting anything. The first club meeting I went to, I didn't put anything in the magazine. I just went there to chill. The next time I'm getting like the specialized posters of like people's art and stuff. And even though I didn't make them into the poster, that's cool. So now the next time I'm gonna be in the thing, like I'm gonna be in the magazine. Like it's just leveling up from each thing. Like it's okay that it wasn't it the first time that I tried, but you know what? There's more chances. It's okay. So I did the Prattler thing. I went to Korean barbecue for my brother's birthday. I went through a gallery and stuff. Here's my little The little, here's me walking out of printing my cookbook and freaking hating it, but I still filmed a little reel of it, and actually the reel is doing pretty good, so it's okay, I guess. And my family all loved it, and my mom like sent it to everyone, and everyone loved it, so it's okay, I guess. And then I did go to another trip. I did a lot of trips this year, well, smaller trips. I did do another trip where I went to the Society of Illustrators for my children's book class. I don't want to go through it, but all of these pictures are from there, where the project was to find like a children's book that we like so we could send our pieces to publishers and stuff. I found a lot of books that I liked. There was this little book about there was a couple books that I really like I liked Lost Stick, which I actually follow that artist on Instagram, so when I seen it I was like, oh my god, I know who that is, and it was so cool. This one I loved, which was Home in a Lunchbox by Cherry Mo. That was the illustrator. So we were just trying to find, like, it was literally just a whole gallery of just like a bunch of things on the wall. This was downstairs, and then there was also upstairs, and we literally just walked around and picked our favorites and then wrote it all on a list. And I wrote a giant list, like I think at least like 17 pages of people to look through. And there was also books, obviously, that you could look through. I wanted to buy a book, but they didn't have anything I wanted. But it was really easy to go to, and it was really fun. And then we had Halloween, which I got extra credit if I had a costume. So I made a costume the night before. I was a little bunny, and I made the head thing out of wire and ribbon, and then I made paper, and then I made my little carrot out of paper. And it was a little cute. I did a little photo shoot. I voted, obviously. And just more work, like more work. Here's my little zine I made for the other class that I was telling you about, how to be just the girl. You didn't love this assignment, but I used the Rizzo printer for the first time, and I'm obsessed. And I would have Rizzo print everything. It was a little annoying with the lines that you see on the paper. I didn't want to come through, so I spent more than I would have, but it was still way cheaper than regular printing, so it was okay. And then I started on my little Stargirl book. It looks a little different now, but it came out so good. I love the way it came out. I made bracelets. I went to the Prattler opening thing that I was telling you about. Like, you see, even though I didn't make it into the magazine, they still like wrapped made stickers out of my thing. They made stickers out of my piece I gave them, and they still like gave me a special bow one and stuff. I think it was really cute. And I'm excited to like work into it more. Oh my god, we've in December. Oh, we're doing so well. I hung out with friends, blah blah blah. I did Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving was bomb. Like, I love food. It was bomb. I made more art. This was another piece that I really love. She said the contrast wasn't good enough, so I think I need to up that a little bit, or to help that move more, but it was pretty good. I printed my book, my Stargirl book, and then I printed it again because I hated the binding, but like, you see that binding, it takes the whole spine. So I printed it again, and I ended up hand binding it together, but it came out pretty good. And then I also mailed my postcard out to different publishers. I doubt I'll get a response from that, but you never know. And then I made blind bags. This was one of my last finals that I worked on. That one I made blind bags for. See, little blind bags of like bunnies stuffed. It was called Chaotic Cuties. And then I made little bunnies of like Chaotic Cuties. I made little bunnies of things, and you would get like you get different accessories with the bunny, and like the white one would get like a paint palette because she's splattered in paint, and the black one would get a star because he's special and stuff like that, and then I would get a heart. I did learn that again, that I had to do more research and why I'm putting things in and not just put things in. Like, I mean, gave each one a heart, but like, why would they each get a heart? And then we worked through that and stuff. So it was a lot of like thinking. I did love the critique for that though, and I loved that class because I loved the critique. Like, we used to do smaller group critiques, but when the project was done, I would sit through the whole critique of the whole like 6 hours and just look at everyone's art, and I think it's so cool to look at everyone's things that they made. And then my last project I had was I made money for my Friday class. I did a little money spread of it. I still think this is the funniest and cutest picture ever. I actually posted it on Pinterest because I think it's so satisfying. But yeah, I made money. And then oh, that's actually not the last assignment. The last assignment I worked on was my assignment for English, but that was literally just like me messing around, and I actually hated the way it came out, but that's okay. It's okay. It actually doesn't look too bad. I don't like the giant black one in the center though. But yeah, and then I exchanged gifts. We did Christmas gifts. I learned that I'm running the BSU club next semester. That's so next year semester. See, I'm so excited. Technically this year. And then we did Christmas gifts. I also filmed another finals vlog for this semester as well. So we don't know when that one's coming up because the first one didn't even come out yet. But what else did I do? Christmas gifts. I went to my niece's little Christmas show, which was cute.
Don't show that. I was in Paris right there. I was in Paris. Very.
Okay. And then I crocheted more. I made little crochet mushrooms, which are they came out so cute. These are Christmas gifts that I think I crocheted in like less than a week. It was actually so bad. I need to stop doing this to myself because it was actually so bad. And now I'm burnt out from crocheting. I'm supposed to be crocheting a blanket, and bear koozies. But it was literally like I'm trying to think. I came home the 17th.
The 16th.
Please. I came home no, I think it was the 17th because I came home the day after I was supposed to come home. And then, yeah, I stayed a day later in school to, like, give my friend his Christmas gift. It was actually really nice to just, like, be able to hang out with him and not, like, stress. He was stressing because he had a final to finish, but I wasn't stressing, so it was good. We hung out a little bit. I was starving that day, practically. And then I came home that Tuesday and I tried working, like making the plushie, but the yarn I bought was too small. So I had to like scrap it, and I literally I came home Tuesday and I went to Michael's Friday and I bought new yarn, and I literally like crocheted it to finish it by Tuesday. I think Christmas was Tuesday or Wednesday, but I crammed it for those few days to finish it. So it was definitely a lot. And yeah, after that I just have I filmed my first ever YouTube video, which was exciting, and you'll see it in the video. I made little thumbnails for it and stuff. And then the final thing I did was I did my mood board for 2025, which I guess I can actually show you the physical thing instead of pictures. And that was my 2024. Oh my god, I yapped so much. Yapping diaries. I'm a yapper. 33 minutes of yapping. But that was my 2024 in a very, very, very small nutshell. I'm really grateful for everything that happened this year, and I'm excited to see what happens in 2025. To talk about 2025, there was this reel I see. Let me try to find it, which was like how we're mood boarding in 2024. It was about, it says how to make a vision board that will change your life. It was by Sienna Piera. I don't even follow them, but she came on my discovery page right there. I hope you can see that. I hope you can see the name right there. Go check her out. But she posted like a little like how to make a vision board that would change your life. So I followed these steps. She said, script your dream year. So basically she told me to pretend that it's December 2025 and write like it's that. And then describe like what's happening, how do I feel, what am I accomplishments I accomplished in 2025. And then I set goals based on what I wrote. And then I create a Pinterest board based on that. And then I print all the things and I make a physical board. Usually I make a physical board for my journal, but it's really small and I barely look at it. So I made a physical board that was actually pretty big. It's like decent size. My journal is usually like here. Like half of this had half of this. So it was definitely bigger than usual. I also used the back of this. This was my Christmas gift to my mother. So we use recycle, So I used the random cardboard for it. We can go through it, but first, let's start with the writing I did. So let me go in order. So here's I did POV December 2025. And I literally wrote, like, this was the POV. And I wrote so much about it. Basically, I just go into, like, I basically went into different areas of my life. So I said, it's good morning. It's 12/31/2025. It's the last day of 2025. Wow, what a year. Like, it took me a little while to get into it. But then when I got into it, I was, like, so excited. And I, like, actually, like, went. It's a pretty cool exercise. I'm not going to read all of it because it is quite long. It is quite long. So I don't want to get into it too much. But I could talk about what I got from it. So So what I got from it was my rough goals, was I wanted to like do like a lot of like illustration things, and like I don't want to get into it too much, but I'll go into like the basicsness of my goals. I know that people say you shouldn't share your goals until you achieve them, because like, you know, like stuff like that, like it's not supposed to be, so you're supposed to keep it in your mind and not tell people. So I'll do like goals that don't really matter that much, but well, all my goals matter, but I don't want to go into detail about each goal. I'll just tell you like what the basic goal is. So she said to do a goal in each category of physical health, mental health, spiritual health, relationships, career and finances, and hobbies. So I'll read you each one of that, and then I can go through the mood board with you. Okay, so my physical health one was to move my body in many ways, like Pilates, ballet, swimming, running. I don't know how to swim, and I really wanted to take ballet, so I want to start working that into my like everyday routine. Mental health, I want to take care of it. It's fragile and needs some love too. Spiritual health, I want to connect again. I want to connect with God more, and just like work on my relationship with him. Relationships in general, I want to develop and have fun, and I want to build a relationship with myself more. I think I've gotten better with that, definitely. Like the no roommate thing was really like a stepping point to me having a relationship with myself and not being bored as hell. And then I also want to do a lot of solo dates. It's like places that I've been wanting to go that I literally haven't gone to, and it's literally 5 minutes away from my campus. Like I really want to go to the stationery and bookstore. That's literally like, I think it's 2 stops on the bus, and I haven't gone yet. So like I want to just start doing things like that. Like obviously I want to go, and it's been on my list forever. So why haven't I gone? It was literally on my list before I even said I was going to prep. Like I didn't even realize it was in the area, so I should just go already. So I want to do stuff like that. And then for career and finances, I want to make moves to work in illustration field. I won't go into that too much, but just like actually dive into working in the illustration, because I'm like technically I'm a student, but there's so many students who actually already work in the field I want to work into. So and they're still like working on this, you know. It's whatever. And then Etsy, I'm dropping Etsy soon, literally like right before I go back to school. I'm dropping it. I haven't picked the date for that yet. That's actually gonna probably be the next episode, the next video on this channel, where I eventually actually drop it. And then YouTube, I want to work on YouTube obviously more. Like I'm working on YouTube right now. You can see I finally launched a YouTube video that I've been saying I want to launch for literally years. I think I literally started recording YouTube videos, recording footage for YouTube videos since I was in high school, which was in 2022. And I literally made a document, a notes app thing that I followed. I think it was Ludwig talking to you about how, was it Ludwig? Talking to you about how I could start YouTube and like the things you need. Yeah, I watched his like gigantic video about that, and in 2022. No, I literally made that December 2021, and now it's 2025, and I finally started it, and I'm so proud of myself for finally starting it. I know you could say like, oh my god, Tutu, you took forever to make it, and I definitely took forever, but it doesn't matter. I finally made it. So now it's time for me to keep going. And then hobbies, the last category was hobbies. I want to fall in love with art and drawing again and get my creativity back. I feel like I was so much more creative. I'm so much more creative when it's not my project. Like I give great feedback and I give people great ideas, but when it gets to my project that I feel like I've been thinking about for freaking forever, like I just like lose the creativity in the front in it. So I definitely want to sketch more. My professors keep telling me to sketch, get a sketchbook and sketch. So I got a sketchbook for Christmas, so we'll see where that goes. But yeah, now we can go through mood board. Here's the mood board. Here's what it looks like. It's made I just printed a bunch of pictures, and then I used double-sided tape to tape it down, and then I put packing tape on top just to like make sure that it's like waterproof, and if water gets on it, it won't like damage it too much. It is on cardboard, so it could still damage the back, but hopefully like it's good in transit, because I do want to take it back to campus with me. But here's what it looks like. To go through it a little bit. So I started over here. This line right here is all about moving my body and doing things like Pilates and swimming, and there's a ballet one and stuff like that. It says 2025 vision board. Sorry, I can't see. And then over here is a lot about like hanging out with friends, solo dates, doing things I love. This one, I want to buy this camera right here. I'm gonna buy the newer version, but that is the camera I want to buy. It's the DJI Osmo Pocket. That's the 2, but I want the 3 because it's a really cool camera. And I recorded my phone right now, and like I just don't like to, because like if I'm shopping, I can't have my list and record my video at the same time. So it's little things, but that camera camera is $700, so best believe I will be saving. I have a savings account that has $29,100 in it, but then I also have shopping bags under it because I love to shop. Obviously 2025, I'm not depriving myself from shopping. Let's be real, there's no way I deprive myself from shopping for the whole year, so it is right, shopping is right there. I do want to connect with God and Jesus more and connect religiously back to my roots. We're a religious family, so obviously I went to church as a kid. Over the years we did stop going to church because it was like church trauma. I don't want to get into that, but there was church trauma, so we did end up stop going to church. We do pray every night and stuff like that, but I do want to connect like individually with God more. So I did get my old Bible, which is really weird to look at and see like all this stuff I was writing like in the Bible. Let's not get into that, but it was pretty good. And then yeah, so I want to do that, and then obviously YouTube. So this is like a YouTube video, and then I want to do my small business. I'm launching on Etsy soon, so I definitely want to like, I put pictures of that. Like this is a girl packing like 20 million things. Like I want that, you know, I want that. And just like things that are I thought were cute. Like this is making creativity. I want to take a bunch of different classes that like I usually want to take. So this is like a ceramics. I do want to take a ceramics class or something. This one says healing with, you can't really see it, but this says healing with gouache. I want to like really connect back. I loved gouache in high school, and I just haven't like really used it much. So I do, and I like get back into painting and just being creative that has nothing to do with school. I guess I get back into it because I didn't really do much. I didn't include school. Like I usually use school to like work my creativity through, like it was funneled through school, but now I really want to do that, funnel it through school, and then also do like things that I want to make and I want to do in my sketchbook, or things that are like, you know, I don't, yeah, basically that. Other things like this is like a illustrated book. Like I told you, children's book was great, and I want to make some more like more small business things. Lots of like solo dates. Like I think this one's at a bookstore, and then this one's picking flowers. This one's like painting. Stuffed animals. I love stuffed animals. I want to get my first like perfect jelly cat. I haven't found one that I really love yet, so I haven't bought one, but that cauliflower one is really cute. I've been eyeing that one, but I don't know yet. But stuff like that. You see in my business girl area is this one, mental health matters, and little college diary books, which I want to make art school diaries. School, and this one was off art school finals week. So yeah, that's my 2025 crochet. Travel. I'm trying to plan to go to a study abroad program, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it can go smoothly. Flowers, just like a bunch of things that came to mind, but that's my mood board. That's on a resting. That's my mood board. I hope I talked so much. I'm gonna go relax, but I hope you enjoyed this video so much. I hope you get everything that you want in 2025, and I hope I hope even if your 2024 wasn't the best, like you would have wanted it to, I hope you can change it around in 2025 and do like what you want to do. Also, it's important that it's okay if you didn't achieve all your goals in 2024. I don't even think I achieved one, and that's totally fine, and it's totally okay. And I think social media makes it seem like you have like everyone achieves all their goals in 1 year, and realistically every goal can't be achieved in 1 year. Half of these things will not be achieved in 2025. I'm not speaking that into existence, but it's the most realistic thing, you know, and that's totally fine. Like I'm gonna work my ass off to get everything done, but if it doesn't happen, then that's okay. Like it's okay to not be like hustling 24/7. It's okay to relax. Like I've been trying to like make myself relax as I'm on break. Like I'm on break, so it's okay to not like do everything every other day. It's okay to rot in your bed for no reason. Like it's okay, and I'm proud of you either way. And I'm proud of everything that you achieved in 2024, even if you don't think you achieved anything in 2024. I'm sure you achieved something, and I'm proud of you. Damn, I yapped for 45 minutes. Either way, I want to say thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, I hope you do consider subscribing, liking the video, commenting. Anything really does help me. I want to reach just I want you to be able to join my YouTube journey and my YouTube little less than Tutu channel. So I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, my food is on the way from my brothers are coming home soon, so my food on the way. So I'm gonna go and go munch and munch. Anyway, thank you. Bye.